The WINONA Sports Network welcomes you to Thunder Talk. Thanks to Arcadia Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get all the dirt from Mississippi Thunder Speedway. Direct from Dan Bailey.
Hey, race fans, welcome to another edition of Thunder Talk on the WINONA Sports Network, 99.3 FM, and streaming live on WINONARadio.com. I'm Dan Bailey. Welcome to episode 339 of Thunder Talk as we prepare for, unfortunately, a night off, but looking forward to next week's activity at Mississippi Thunder Speedway, which will be night number one of a 6-race mini-series within the 2024 season called the Race and Dirt Thunder Summer Series. Next Friday night, June 28th, will be night number one. Then June 29th, Saturday night, will be night number two at Deer Creek Speedway. And June 30th, Sunday night, will be night number 3 at Mason City Motor Speedway. Then the 4th, 5th, and 6th nights of this 6-race series will take place July 26th back at Mississippi Thunder Speedway, the 27th at Deer Creek, and the 28th at Mason City. So again, next Friday, June 28th, will be night number one of this 6-race mini-series within the 2024 season called the Race and Dirt Thunder Summer Series. Now, we were supposed to be racing tonight at Mississippi Thunder Speedway, but old Mother Nature has just dropped so much moisture in the area. As a matter of fact, several other tracks have already canceled as well. But I still wanted to present another edition of Thunder Talk because we have a cool division getting started at Mississippi Thunder Speedway called the EcoMod division. It's an economical modified division for folks who don't want to spend a ridiculous amount of money on their racing passion. It's also a great series for youngsters who are just getting started, and that's exactly who's going to be joining us on this week's edition of Thunder Talk. I would like to welcome Mason Stockhausen, driver the number 59 in the RaceLeader.com EcoMod division at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. Mason, welcome to this week's edition of Thunder Talk.
Thank you.
So, Mason, you are a member of this brand new division that's been established at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. And as I mentioned, it's a division that is great for someone such as yourself who's just getting started in the big car racing game. So, first things first, I would like you to tell all of our listeners how old you are right now.
I'm 12 years old.
12 years old, and you're behind the wheel of a full-size modified at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. But I don't want anyone to think that you just got started this year. You've been racing for a while, haven't you? When did you first start driving any sort of a race car?
I think I was about 5, and I started in 2017.
Wow, 5 years old, and what sort of a vehicle was that? Was that a slingshot? Was it a go-kart? What was it that you got started in?
It was a slingshot.
And you raced in the slingshot for 6 years, right?
Yeah.
And what sort of success you enjoyed behind the wheel of a slingshot?
I had 5 track championships and 43 feature wins.
Holy buckets, 43 feature wins. Do you feel like that class, the slingshot class, was a great division for youngsters to get started in motorsports? Did that teach you a lot behind the wheel?
Yeah, it did a lot.
What do you feel like it taught you the most?
Just like the basics and how to just drive a car.
So this year you are transitioning out of a slingshot, which is a smaller car, but you are stepping into this division, which is based on a full-size modified. So how do you feel this transition is going for you? We're only a few weeks into this season with the EcoMods, but how do you feel like you're doing these first few weeks?
Good, I'm just gotta still get up to speed.
And just got to get up to speed. Dude, let me tell everybody, you're already up to speed because you already have one feature win at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. Did you expect to be a feature winner that quickly in this EcoMod division?
No, I did not think I was going to get one that early or even one this season.
Before this season started, did you and your mom and dad sit down and set up some goals? What were your goals for this year?
Keep the car in one piece and just try to stay with the other competitors.
Well, I tell you what, you've already met those goals and you've surpassed them because, as I mentioned, you already have one feature win at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. In 3 feature starts, you have 3 top 10s, 3 top 5s, and one of those is that feature win. What has been either the easiest or the most difficult about moving into this full-sized race car? So let's start with what's been the most difficult. What do you think you're still trying to figure out with this car?
Just how to enter the corner and where to let off the gas.
Is it anything like driving the slingshots?
It's sort of similar, but you just gotta be more perfect with the big car.
And what do you feel has been easier than you expected? Has something been a little bit easier for you than you thought it might have been?
I thought the steering was going to be way harder than it was, but it was easier. I think the power steering helped a lot.
So you are already showing that you can be competitive with a big car here. Do you feel like this is a division that you might stay in for a couple of years, or do you think you might use this year as a learning season and then maybe transition into one of the other divisions that we have at Mississippi Thunder Speedway?
I think this year is just a learning year, and we're going to BMOD next year.
So you guys are already starting to make some plans about moving into the BMOD division for 2025.
Yep.
Awesome. So you have enjoyed some success at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. Have you been able to get your race car out on any other racetracks this year?
Yeah, we went up to Decorah, Iowa, and won the feature there too.
Not only are you a winner at Mississippi Thunder Speedway, but you're also a winner down at Decorah, Winneshiek Raceway. What did you think about that racetrack? It's a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fun. It's just a lot of turning.
I was talking to Scott Spildy, who drives a hobby stock, and he said sometimes if the track is just right, it's almost like you don't stop turning. You almost drive it in a circle. Did you feel that way when you were down at Decorah?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, you have had a lot of success with your slingshot, and now that you've made that transition into a full-size race car, would you like to tell who is supporting the Stockhausen racing efforts this year with your number 59?
Yep, so first off we got Newman Oil, Dent Solutions, Scenic Landscape, American Family Insurance, AJ Cans, Ultra Avs, Seuss Electric, Muddy Creek Haven, One Click Solutions, 507 Decks, Muddy Water Saloon, Laderber Trucking, and Joe Provo Raceway.
So you already told us that you are only 12 years old, and I say only 12 years old because other 12-year-olds are not out there wheeling a race car around the Big Third Mile at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. What do your friends at school or in the neighborhood think about you being a race car driver?
They think it's pretty cool and sometimes ask to come with.
Is that fun for you, or does that make you nervous?
It's fun, but it makes me want to try way harder to have them think it's fun.
Do you like to do anything else besides racing? Do you play any other stick and ball type sports?
I play baseball, hockey, and football.
Holy buckets. So you are a busy young man. Out of those other three sports, which one is your favorite? Which one do you feel like you enjoy the most?
I'd say definitely hockey.
Hockey? And what position do you play when you're on the ice?
Center.
Awesome. You hope when you move into high school, you hope to maybe continue playing in those three sports as well?
I don't know about football. I don't think I'm big enough for that, but maybe baseball and hockey.
Always got something fun to do in the off season, right?
Yep.
Well, Mason, I want to thank you for joining us on this week's edition of Thunder Talk, and we wish you the best of luck when you get that car back out on the track at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. As a matter of fact, the RaceLeader.com EcoMods will be a part of the June 28th Race and Dirt Thunder Summer Series event at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. So best of luck next Friday night, and who knows, maybe we'll be chatting again down in Victory Lane. Mason Stockhausen, the 12-year-old phenom behind the wheel of the number 59 in the RaceLeader.com EcoMod division. Thanks very much for joining us this week on Thunder Talk.
Yep, no problem.
Tune in next week for all the dirt from Mississippi Thunder Speedway with Thunder Talk on the WINONA Sports Network. Thanks to Arcadia Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.